All right, guys, this is MobileGamerNerd, and today we're going to be talking about Kingdom Story. Yeah, I know this is a game I've talked about a few times on my channel, and I figured I'd finally have gotten this Mimu play thing kind of working out a little bit, and I figured I'd get into this game a little bit and see what you guys think and if you guys are interested in it. I have an account now that has honestly been around for a couple of years now, and it's one of those things where I've logged in numerous times, and I've stopped playing for 6 months, stopped playing for like even a year sometimes, and then I just always come back to it because it's a fun game. It's just very difficult to build heroes and get them leveled to the point where they are usable. So you could have like a month or two where you're not really going to be able to get move forward. Now, we're just going to kind of go over the game, things that I've done, things that I've accomplished, what heroes I have, how difficult or not difficult certain things are, and kind of go from there. So let's take a look at what the game is. So what the game is really you get this little city here, and you can build it and change it however you see fit. So there is stuff in here, so you can build themes. So if I want to build a theme that is different, here we go. It's base. Here we go, base. So if I want to do a peaceful year, we can do a preview. See, this is what my town would look like if it was a Christmas town. And then you can change the like floors. So there's like a Sim City aspect to it, but that's not the actual game. The actual game is fighting and doing battle. Now, what heroes do you use? This is Three Kingdoms, in case you were not, understanding what Kingdom Story is. So if you have played a lot of the Three Kingdoms games, this is one of those things where it's all of those heroes, but in like a chibi version. So these are all the heroes that I currently own. I literally just recently had gotten this one. I'm gonna butcher names, so I don't even know if I want to say them. I'm terrible with the names in here. But we just got her, all right, to awakened status. So now she's orange and she's doing pretty good. So when you start, you're going to have a bunch of heroes that are very low level. As you can see, I have a decent amount of heroes. These are all, I guess you could say, I don't know. I don't know how to call them in this. They're basically natural 7-star heroes. In this game, you basically have 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star. 4 stars can be natural 7 stars, essentially. And what that means is that they can get built to higher levels. And then there are heroes also, which can be essentially EX, or if you want to call them awakened. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. It's kind of convoluted. Like here, let's go through him. So this is Zuran. All right, he has an EX right here. Now I can unequip it, and then this is regular Zuran. All right. Now to get this, you have to kind of find some medals and things like that, and that's fine. And this makes him better. So we're going to activate it because I actually like him when he's activated. And sometimes their element will change. Sometimes obviously their look is going to change. Their skills are going to change. Um, Everybody's got different skills in this game. There's 4 skills almost pretty much for every single hero. Now the thing with this game is there's no real, I guess you could say, tutorial on how things really work, and it can be a little complicated, but essentially you have your main skill. All right. So like this guy, he targets 5 random enemies and he does penetration damage, he does flare, knockdown, and attack down. All of those things sound good. Great. Second one, chain skill. He triggers on stun, confusion, fear, blind, or silence on target. That means if you have another hero in your team that stuns something, he will chain this skill into that skill. All right. So if you have a team that you're building and they don't have any of those skills, you're essentially wasting this slot. And then you have strike upgrades where every 7 attacks they do stuff. And then sometimes they'll have things like this. If he's damaged 8 times, he'll do another attack. So you have kind of mix and match things. Now, I'm not great at this game. I've seen teams that literally do not give me a chance to attack because they constantly change skills. So it does take a little bit of time to kind of figure out which heroes do what and what heroes are cool. Now, I'll just kind of go through some of my heroes so you can see. There are gear, so you can upgrade gear. This is actually my best hero. He's got all 7-star items. I just maxed out his sword, and I'm working on maxing out his gear as far as leveling it up. There are, I believe, almost 8 levels possibly. So this goes to 8. There might even be higher. I'm not even sure. Honestly, it keeps going. Uh, there are people that have costumes. So, like this guy is Sun Jian. I don't know how to say it right, but if I wanted to, I could buy these and then put these little outfits on. See, and now he looks a lot cooler with his little fists. Every hero is pretty cool in the sense that they have very unique capabilities They all can do different things. They have fun ones you can buy, and then you have this. So like if I wanted to show him, you could see what he looks like when I EX him. I don't have it yet. I actually just need 6 more pieces to get him here. But you can test out heroes and kind of see how they attack, see how they, what they do. So this would be their main attack. A lot of attacking there. I hear this guy's pretty good when he's EX, so he's kind of fun. He's one of the big guys in the Wu clans. All right, he's got a chain that he likes to do with these fires. The skills are pretty cool in this. He does attack up with fire, so if you have a whole team of fire, then obviously this would affect them more. All right, so you can test heroes out anytime you want. Now let's just kind of go in. I mean, I'm not. I could spend an hour just showing you all the heroes I have, but we'll just kind of give you a vague idea of the ones that I'm using. Tachi Chi, we've got him. Lu Meng, I like Wu. It's one of my things in most of these games. I like the Sun Clan for some reason. It's my favorite thing. And we'll just go into here. You can see where we go. All. So now we'll just look at the nation that I use a lot. Now you're gonna. It's this game works in the sense where you're gonna need heroes from every element, heroes from every um, clan, I guess you could call them, whatever you want to call it, Wu, Shu, all that stuff. You're going to need heroes from all of them because there's many items and content in the game where you need different heroes in order to get through. So it does make it a little bit rough because I mean, as you can see, I've been kind of back and forth for a year or two, and I only have 6 heroes now that are awakened. I also don't play a lot, but it's mostly events that really kind of propel you forward. So you just basically got to wait for events to get the stuff that you need. But these are some of the heroes. So you do have king heroes. There's emperor. This is an emperor. Gandang is definitely an emperor hero. He's pretty badass. That's my guy. Just awakened. This guy's awakened. He's pretty cool. This is what my guy will look like when I eventually awaken him with his little ninja fight. This is Sun Quan, who was one of the emperors. Looks pretty cool, even though it looks like he's a Lego monster. This will be my other guy, Tashi Chi, when he gets awakened, not awakened, EX'd, and then there's Zhao Yu. So we've got all these heroes, and this is just one of the kingdoms basically, and it has all the heroes in here. You can get all kinds of different ones. And yeah, that's basically it. I figured I'd just show you a couple of things in here with the heroes. Now, let's go look at some of the fighting and some of the activities that you can do in this game. All right. Close this. Now this game's been out for a while, and they do still update it. So yeah, there's promo codes every week, every month. Sorry, and there's scenarios. So now I've beaten the regular scenario. So this is up to stage 29. All right. So basically, you go in. There are normal versions, which is normal, and then there's elite, which is a lot harder. Um, each one has different drops and different items. It is a farming game, so you will have to kind of leave the game on sometimes to farm some areas once you run out of quick speed through whatever you want to call them tickets, and that does get a little bit annoying. But we'll go in here real quick. This is the final fight of the game. Let's see how my team does. Well, the final fight of the regular team. So now this is my main team. Every hero also has heroes that they basically will, I guess you could say, have like partnerships with, and that's what these are. So this is Descendant. Every single one who's in Wu gets a bonus. So obviously, you want to try to use one kingdom if possible. There is a Great General, which is basically for certain heroes within that group of like in Wu, if they're in your team, then they all get these bonuses also. Now I have 4 of them in my team, so if I had 5, obviously it'd be better. We have this where like literally certain heroes, if all 3 of those heroes are in your team, you get all those bonuses. Unfortunate, this one you get 5% attack and damage reduction because those 2 are in my team, and then I have this one for attack power for them. So we're gonna go in real quick. Join. This, like I said, this is one of the final areas of the normal, I guess, campaign, what you would call it. And it is hard. It's very hard to get here in the sense that the fights can be a little difficult. Let's do speed up. There we go, speed up. We don't want to be going slow. So the game's fun, and like I said, I've shown it on my channel before, just like in a picture. But my team is obviously a lot stronger than this area, so we're more than likely not going to have too much of an issue here. You can do auto battle, like I'm not doing. There we go. Now they're going to use all their skills. They have the chain skills. Basically, this is a reasonable team. It's not anywhere near a great team. I have beaten some teams that are really strong, and it's tough. I mean, the arena in this game is very hard because there's only the one server, basically, essentially, and everybody's on it, and they all have insane powered heroes. So arena is going to be a point of contention if you do play this game. So just be aware that it can be a little annoying. I mean, you're going to literally be level 1 or whatever the time is that you get into arena. I think it's like level 20. You are going to be level 20 and fighting teams that have been playing the game for like 3-4 years. So just know that is going to be a problem, especially when there's a quest that says you have to win a fight. It's the worst thing ever. I actually would have to fight and lose like 3 times to push me back into like the negative area and then have them then fight again. So, and this is an account that's a year old. I couldn't even imagine what you'd have to go through now. But either way, that's the only real downside to it is that. All right. So that's kind of how the fighting works. There's a lot of different things in this game. So there's scenario, and right now I'm in this one, the Chuhan conflict. All right, we're slowly working our way into the higher end areas. So there are different levels in this. This is like the new chapter, and there's story, there's normal, and then there's elite, which I'm not strong enough for yet. I just started on normal, and because you need to have awakened heroes, they have to be awakened in order to fight in here. It is a very difficult area, and I believe I have beaten story on the whole thing. We're moving into normal. This is finished. It looks like this is where I'm at. I'm on stage 2, and let's see how hard this is. Let's go in. I finally have a full team of all awakened heroes. This is tough. These guys hit super hard. So this is basically what I'm up to. Hopefully, we'll see if they can win on auto. I don't have faith because I think I stopped because I actually was getting my butt handed to me. But you're already starting to see my tank losing a ton of health. See, so yeah, a lot more difficult. And then you have to try and beat these. So this is where chain skills kind of come in handy because you need teams that can kind of essentially stop these guys from actually attacking. You want them to be able to attack in between attacks. You want to be able to slow them down, stun them, all that stuff. There's sludge. There's slowdown. There's energy depletion. There's lightning. There's weaken. There's attack down. Like there's so many things in this game. I think it's called slump in this game, where it basically just makes the characters just like kind of not do much. You can shock them. You can do all kinds of stuff in here. You can light them on fire, like I just did. Um, yeah, I mean it's a pretty fun game, and I'm actually considering starting a new account just to kind of play on here. But this is my old account that I have fun with. Like I'm not. I get bored with it a little bit here and there because we're a little bit further along and it's very slow to get heroes. But I also just got a bunch of really cool new heroes when I logged in, so it's kind of tough to turn it down. I also have 2 EX heroes, and I'm about to get a third, which takes a lot of time to get. All right, so there we go. We got 3 stars on that. Actually, I haven't played this in a little bit since I got the other guy leveled up. So we are pretty strong. We have over 100,000 power. That did take a little bit of time to do. All right. The ad thing is a little annoying. So now that's basically the campaign. You've got domination, which is another thing which is kind of cool. It's basically a giant map. All right, there is some PvP in here, and this is stuff where you can you can put a hero here, and they can basically get you resources by staying on the tower. There's missions here, which as you can see, I just finished one. So we click this and we claim reward. You just send the heroes out, and they're gone for like an hour, and they come back with whatever it is, gold with items, whatever it is that they want to bring back. So we claim reward. There we go. We got experience pills, which is nice. There's also fights in here, which are people basically invading your town. This isn't something that is an active thing. Like I'm not going to go in here and fight somebody live. This is just somebody they put in the game, I would assume. Nobody actually goes and attacks your town. It's just someone who pops up here and there, and you got to either spend money to truce with them or fight them. If I remember correctly, this is the team that whooped my ass last time, so we're not going to do that one. We'll give this one a shot. This one looks a little worse, so let's just try it. Sometimes I win these, sometimes I don't. It's not a big deal, honestly. It's kind of fun though. Like, hey, whatever. I got some guy invading my town. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna come in there and fight you. And if not, it only costs you like 10,000 gold to get rid of them, which sounds like a lot, but really, in the long run, I mean, there's things that cost like one skill might cost you like 600,000 gold to level it up once at the point that I'm at. So 10K at this point isn't that much of a thing. Now, this is a good team. They have some good heroes, but there's a chance I could win. There's a chance I could lose on this one. I mean, it looks like it's going both ways. It just depends if they get a bunch of combos, which they are right now. So if I can get a turn, then yeah, I can win. But as you can see, this kind of stuff happens often where a team who is maybe not even close to as strong as me in power is just insanely synced with their skills and they just wreck you because that's it. Like they could literally be 20, 30, 40, 50 levels lower than you and they'll kick your ass. So as far as anything in this game, PvP is literally the worst PvP I think I've ever seen in any game. So don't think that, I'm talking about it like, oh, it's kind of whatever, but like the PvP in this game is horrible. It's literally terrible. You are never going to get far in it. Just accept your fate with that. As long as you're cool with that, the rest of the game is really fun because there's a ton of stuff to do in this game. Now we go in here. Let's see. I close this. I don't want to buy anything from this game. We play free to play. So, but yeah, you have to fight these guys, and if you don't want to fight them, and like that guy's annoying, like if this guy's annoying, and I know I'm going to lose, I just go in here, join, and I truce, and now he's off my map. And to be honest, you don't even have to do that. You can literally just ignore this. There is nothing that changes by letting these guys burn. All right, literally nothing in the game. It's just if you hate looking at it. That's it. Let's see if this guy's crazy. Yeah, this one I think could whoop my ass too. So just know that that's a little bit of annoying. But yeah, in the beginning, you have to unlock this by beating these things. There are fights in all of these that are PvE oriented, and eventually you unlock. What is this? There's like the Yellow Turban raids. There is a world PvP right here, which is whatever. I don't ever do it. There's also the Da G raid. I'm going to say these wrong. There's a raid here. There's another raid here, and they're all pretty cool. Like, I mean, I don't have any problem with it. Tons of stuff. They have a lot of rewards here, by the way, like things for logging in. If you don't log in for a while, you get some stuff. So there's free login here. There are playtime rewards. See, I just got a senior officer, so now I can recruit. There's friend stuff. You can visit people's towns and kind of get gold and things from that. Right now, there's a dice game going on where you roll things. I just used them already, but you can roll the dice and then get free stuff. Actually, a lot of really good stuff in this. Like you get a lot of things that help your heroes a lot in there. So I would definitely do those if you play. And that's basically domination. Then you have boss battle, which is essentially like your everyday kind of come in, and every week, every day there's a new thing in here. You can get, awakening stuff. You can get things for confusing heroes. You can get stuff for upgrading your gear. You can get these heroes, which are good for upgrading heroes like stars. And then there's the awakening stuff. Yeah, everything in here, and every day it's something different. You get 5 chances to do it. And yeah, you can upgrade. There's different levels in which you can do stuff. So that's pretty cool. Crusade is basically your, fight 20 times in a row and your heroes basically stay exactly the HP that they are. You can put this on auto and just let it run, which is kind of nice. Early on, it's not going to be so nice because you're going to get beat up because this is teams that are of other players. It's really rare that I get a team that whoops my button here. It does happen. Earlier on, it happened a lot more, but like now it's pretty reasonable so far. I mean, I usually am able to beat the whole thing without having to worry about it. Like it's usually that easy. I'll have a few teams that are whatever, but the good news is that your skill bars essentially just stay full. So it's kind of cool in the sense that you're always like if you get into a hard fight, your skill bar might be like all maxed out, and then you can just whoop their ass right in the front, and you're good. So there's that. Crusade Maze, a little weird. It's like a slow thing with like traps. Um, we can go in here, whatever. We'll just do one fight. So you get to pick like things that happen. It's like all random kind of stuff. It's almost like what's that? Like a mystery dungeon kind of thing, I guess you could say. We can prepare for traps, which basically means that you can kind of trigger a trap that may or may not appear and put it on the enemy. You can heal yourself if your team is running low, because this is an area where your HP and skill and all that stuff kind of stay with you for 5 levels, and then you can boost your allies' morale. So we're going to do this one because it's 95% chance of it working. Just see how it goes. This area is a little bit slow. There's no double speed on it, so it can be a little bit slow and tedious sometimes. But if you like Mystery Dungeon and you like randomness stuff, this could be fun. And there's like a little story that goes along with it. And see, so now we got the success. So we trigger the trap. So now we don't have to worry about any traps hitting us. But this is it. You get 1-time speed, and they'll light you on fire. They'll do all kinds of stuff. Right. This is literally the first level, so it's not going to be anything ridiculous, but you're going to see that we will get lit on fire here and there, or get lightning or ice, and it'll kind of make us lose HP. So you definitely want heroes that can regen or that can, heal. See how my team just basically regen without doing much. The bosses in here are a little bit whatever, not too bad. Once you start getting around stage 10, yeah, you're going to start seeing a little bit more difficulty in here. But the first few fights up to 5, which is, I think, what the daily quest is, it's not too terrible once you start building some heroes up. And you do get a lot of stuff in the beginning. So you will be able to build your heroes fairly quickly in the beginning part. Like the first month or two, you're going to have a lot of resources you're going to be getting and a lot of free stuff from logging in and for leveling up. All right, we're going to get out of here. So that's the dungeon. That you get like sigils or whatever you get in here, and then you get parts for your relics. There's also relics in this game. There's a lot of stuff, yeah. Sage Tower Trial is basically a quick, you just fight different things. I believe in here it would be different things. So like you get conditions. So like it would be only girl heroes can go in here. Only fire heroes can go in here. Only Heroes of Wu can go in here. And there's an easy, a middle, and then a really hard. These are a little difficult. Even the easy ones are kind of hard, and that gives you sigils, and that helps you rank up your heroes and make them a little bit stronger. Then you have Sage Tower, which is basically a giant tower that every game has, and you just go in here. You only get a certain amount of energy for heroes every day. So, like, say they have 100 energy here, so you can only go in here. So eventually, you're going to need more heroes. The problem is only 7-star heroes can go in here. So as you can see, I only have 6, 7, 8. I have 8 7-star heroes. So yeah, I don't have a lot in here. I usually just do the 10 runs, and I'm done. But this has a bunch of things you get from here. You get a lot of like gold and frickin' you get gold and frickin' things. You get a lot of fun things in here. But honestly, the hero building in this is fun. The heroes are very adorable. For some reason, you're just like, why is Sal, whatever, I don't even want to say their names. Why is like Sun Jian so cute? Why is this guy a little Wukong? Like, look at that. We just killed the little monkey guy. But they're all cool. And they actually do pop culture references and stuff in here. Like, there are heroes that look weird. One of the guys looks exactly like Bruno Mars. And at least that's what everyone says. And it's kind of funny. He's got like a little purple suit and like one of those little hats. And then you get to pick little buffs here. Say, so whatever. Upon winning, you heal. We're going to do attack power, but it's not going to affect us because we're not that kingdom. So that's the tower. Here, let's just go in here real quick. Officer, all. Let's see. Who's the ones that I think we got to find the ones that are the ones that everyone makes fun of, because there's a lot that are really funny in here. All right, so we got Cobra Commander. That's what everyone likes about him. We've got this guy who looks literally, like I said, they have the references. This is 100% Hulk Hogan. All right, I don't care what anyone says. They made him look like Hulk Hogan. All right. So there are some funny ones in here. This guy, I think they might have gotten in trouble because he used to have a hood when he was EX'd, and he looked like a lightsaber. They changed him. I'm assuming they almost got sued. I would guarantee that's probably why, because it changed from the last time I played. They did do a like samurai kind of collaboration thing with these guys, so he's kind of cool. Who's the one? There's a couple other ones in here that are pretty funny. Let me see if I can find Bruno Mars. I don't know where he went. I also don't know which. I think he's maybe he's the conflict. I don't know which one he is. Obviously, this is Bruce Lee. um, got Robin Hood here. Basically, he's funny. Here we go. We've got Ninja Dude here. If you like Hanzo, so he's cool. I really want to find the Bruno Mars because I feel like everyone would really enjoy Bruno Mars. I might have traded him in, to be honest. Like, I think I had him, and I think I sold him because I don't think I needed him. Here's Wukong, Sun Wukong. He's cute. Looks like a little guy. I think we're still in. This guy's funny. I like this guy. He's like Doctor Octopus, but like a monkey. This guy was he's that wrestler. What's that guy? Oh my god! Here they'll say it in the comments. They're pretty good. Oh yeah, he's like Space Mountain. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, Ric Flair. There we go. I was like, I knew they wouldn't disappoint. So they call him Ric Flair. He's kind of cool. You got Inspector Gadget here, so that's kind of funny. I guess Bruno Mars is. I don't know where the hell he went. I really don't know where he went. I don't remember. I think here. Let's go to Nation. I feel like he's Chuhan. Let me see. Where is he? Where are you at, buddy? Buddy boy, where you at? All right, maybe it wasn't Chuhan. No, I guess not. I really want you guys to know though, so it's kind of important to me that you see this because here we go, Rambo. You got Rambo here. Um, where's my boy at? He's getting here. You know what? I think this game hates me. Here he is. Literally, yeah, he's Bruno Mars. So all that to get him. Say Bruno Mars. That was the first thing in comments. But yeah, it's a cute game. They have cool heroes. A lot of fun stuff in here. That's just the stuff that's in battle. You've got co-op, which is like all the raids, and you've got alliance battles. You've got the Yellow Turban battle, guild. There's guild raids. There's guild bosses. There's siege battles against other guilds. PvP has arena, regular PvP, which is basically just arena. Total War, which is the one where you fight like 3 different heroes against whatever. Where it's 3 different teams. Sorry, and whoever wins the most wins. And then you got the World Monarch Tour, which is basically like a series of just everyone fighting each other, and there's like rewards and things like that. So that's all the main parts of the game, I think. But from what I've seen, this game is fun, and like I said, I think I might have to start a game on here. and maybe just kind of see how it goes in the beginning, do like a little tutorial, maybe see if anyone's interested in this game. I don't know how, I mean, I don't know how long I would play this. I don't know what the longevity on this is. Guilds are a little bit rough in this. It's tough. I mean, you can go in here to the guild. I am by myself in this guild specifically. I just started it because I was like, whatever. The guild castle, I haven't even unlocked anything because there's no one in my guild. But I may start a new guild and just say, screw it. But this guy's kind of cool. I have a lot of really cool heroes on here, and I like this guy. But yeah, you get to pick who your hero is that you show, and you get, gold, and you get to little donation tickets. You can give each other gear, and then the raids are over here. Oh, no, we don't. There's a chat here. Let's go over here. So there is this, which just has the little guild battles, and he has all like the tournaments and stuff. So you just talk to him, and this guy's just gonna chill. He's kind of badass. I like him. I'm pissed if I start a new one because I always come back to this one because I have so many good heroes on this account that I'll never build them all, but I love them. It's a little rough. It's a little rough in here. And you're also right. You also have a collection. This is for relics. You get to pick up to 12 points of relics. So all the purple ones are 4. All the blue ones, I think, are 3. And then green are 2. And then uncommon are 1. And you can pick which ones you have. Like this one has attack power plus 1.5. And then it gets stronger for warring states officers. These are a little hard to get, a little difficult to come by, but you can buy them from random shops with with your ingots and all that. Um, but yeah, I did 2 of the purples and 2 of the greens because you can only use 12 points. So this is 8 and 12. See, so that's it. You could do 3, 3, 3, 3, and however you want to do it, you can, and that's fine. Sigils, like I said, this is all sets for your heroes. There are pets, so you can get like a little panda bear. He's cute, and you can evolve them, and then each hero gets their own little pet. So you can see character. There you go. See, he has his little pet here, his little squid monster thing down there. I don't know what the hell that is, but it's there. And then this is the sigils. Say you get different points. So these are they have sets. So like the black turtle one gives you all these extra skills, like 3% HP, and then when HP is at or below 35%, heals for 8%. So getting sets is a good thing. And each one has their own little thing. So this one has 2,800 HP. This one has attack power. This one has HP. So yeah, all that. And then you have your EX we showed, skills we showed, gear we showed. Oh yeah, we also have accessories, so everybody gets their own accessories. Those are a little hard to get. You get them from the Sage Tower. They're kind of cool. It is what it is. But basically that's it. I mean, this guy's my first Emperor class hero. I got him from not even summoning. I got him from an event that happens like once, possibly twice a year, where they give out a free Emperor hero. You have to be past level 35, I believe, for it to work. And then you just get a free one. And then there's like an event that goes along with it where if you upgrade the hero, you get some more stuff to upgrade him more. So we did get him, and I actually used as much as I could on him to get the free stuff, and then I used the extra stuff that I got from that event to get one of my other heroes leveled up. Now, he's pretty cool. When you EX him, he turns like a kind of sexy panther either looking guy. Here, the EX versions are very hard to get. It just takes time. If you spend money in the game, it's probably easy because you just get 100 of those coins that you need. But he's pretty cool. He changes into like a knight and just explodes everyone. See, gets real mad. Now he's got like this whole armor on, and he'll just start whooping people's asses. He's actually one of the better heroes. I just haven't had time to kind of build him out. But yeah, he is badass. We like him here. Um, Other than that, there's not much else to really talk about. I mean, I just kind of wanted to show you guys what the game's about. Let's go back to the town and understand that there is a building aspect to it. So you do have to wait a certain amount of time for things to level up. Like if I want to build this and level this up, see, this one's got an hour and 45 minutes left on it. So getting these buildings built up and everything does take time, but it's not overbearing. It's not like you're just kind of level things and just let it go. I mean, it's not like a pressure thing. Leveling up in this game's a little rough. You do want to kind of get to 50 as quick as possible in the first like month because you want to be able to unlock your sigils, and the best way to do that is just build everything. So like spend your ingots not on summoning, but on like buying these special gold towers and special food towers and like all the extra stuff that you can buy because they give you a lot of experience when you build them, so you can get a bunch of levels real quick. Like usually around 30, you can build a bunch of those with your gold ingots that you get for the first week, and yeah, you'll just skyrocket. 35 to 40 is a little rough. 40 to 50 is I think you get to 45 pretty quickly from 40, but like that 45 to 50 range takes a little bit of time too. So there is going to be little chunks of time that you're going to want to really push those experience things. You do get hot time event stuff where you can kind of have extra 100% experience for 7 days. You get those in the beginning too, so you probably want to utilize them a lot if you are going to play this game. But yeah, that's about it for this. If you guys have any comments, or if you guys have ever played this game before, let me know. It is on, it's on mobile, so you can just play it on mobile. This isn't something you have to worry about doing. If I could honestly build a community around this game, I would be excited because, to be honest, it's one of my favorite games. It's so boring to me because no one that I know plays it, and it's really hard to get into any of the high end guilds that actually are active because none of them want you because you just started. So yeah, if it's something you're interested in seeing, leave a comment. I'd be fine starting something on this, or maybe just make a couple videos for it here and there with my progress with the new account. Because from here it's not much to show. I mean, I can. It's slow and I don't do much, but with a new account, yeah, I might be able to kind of at least give you guys an idea of what I'm trying to accomplish and how I build my team in the early game and what heroes are good. I mean, I don't really know a lot of them. I just know which ones work well together. And we is pretty good. Actually, every section's good. It's just you just got to figure them out. All right. So please remember, like, share, subscribe, tell everyone about this. Enjoy the day. I hope you guys are having a great time. This is Kingdom Story on mobile. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and you guys take care.